Hello there, patrons of YouTube. This is another crappy webcam filming of an old Super Nintendo game by the names of Secret of Evermore. And I guess I have to apologize for the beeping because there's going to be a constant beep 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 that goes, I guess. Sort of more of like a squeak, I guess. It's probably just because I just have crappy equipment, but you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do with what I have. Because I guess to reiterate from my previous video, like, I wanted to do a Let's Play, and this is my favorite game, and I figured you know, I just at least do it for myself, I guess. And well, like I said in the previous video, I had to do quite a bit of grinding, in fact, probably several minutes in order to defeat, I think I had defeated several mosquitoes and carnivorous plants just to get to where I needed to go with this process. And now, I also mentioned that I also have experience points that go in tandem. So in this case, my the boy is at level 4. The dog is at level 4. Let's see. The dog's attack skill hasn't been leveled up. It hasn't been leveled up because I haven't put the dog on attack mode, and the boy's bone crusher, as you'll see, is at level 3. So both of these things they level up at pretty much the same time. So yeah, time to continue this adventure, I guess. Through this wonderfully interesting, very dangerous jungle of sorts. Now, one thing I'm gonna have to do. It's gonna be basically the very first, you know, the very first real challenge of the game. I have a strange feeling about this. Now, I'm gonna fight these raptors. Now you'll notice my bar. is charged up. Trying to land a hit. See how I deal I'm already dealing a crap ton of damage to these raptors and to these these dinosaurs. Alright, I already gained a level. I'm at level 5 now. Alright, what else? Didn't even need to charge up to fill on that one. Alright. Jeez. Missed that one. Alright. Got 50 talents, and I received a pedal, which is really nice. Let's see, anything else? Alright. So that's pretty much it. And the purpose, I guess, that I have for grinding in this video is that I use that as a means to make the Let's Play go by with less complications. And I don't really need to put the boy on aggressive mode because I generally don't bother controlling the dog when both of the characters are together. So adjusting it, I guess, isn't really all that much necessary. Alright, and well, time to progress. And now we've come to the village, which has a sort of a beat, the drums and all that. Whereas the music, or lack thereof, in the jungle is sort of like, in the jungle it was just it was ambience. There was all sorts of ambient things going on, and well, now we go through the village to well, I'm full on petals, and so I guess I can come back here later on, I guess. Alright. The vipers and the jungle beasts dare not enter our village. Fire Eyes protects us from them. And basically, in JRPG fashion, well, I don't know if basically you go through and open up all the containers. And this particular fireplace towards the entrance is where it pretty much when you enter an area and then exit an area to re-enter this area, it replenishes with ash, which ash I think is one of the vital ingredients to one of the earlier spells in the game that you can get. So let's see, who else can we talk to? This guy. We're not allowed to wander far from the village, but I've heard about a place where there is a lot of bugs and tar. My father, Strongheart, went there days ago and hasn't come back. We of the village of Fire Eyes welcome peaceful visitors. Thank you for protecting us from those nasty raptors. Please stay for a while and have some nice petals. You are not one of us. You're not a viper either. You are like Fire Eyes. Now this guy is the vendor. This guy is the vendor for the ingredients, the alchemy ingredients, which is, in this case, you don't have magic power. You have alchemy ingredients, and every time you cast a spell, it expends whatever components it needs in order to cast the spell. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to that guy. I think I can talk to that guy later. Let's see any more. Let's see anything else over here. Nope. Alright. You'll find alchemy ingredients aplenty if you search the village outskirts, but be careful. The place is packed with creepy creatures. Alright, let's see, we got quite a bit of stuff. Yeah. And let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and visit that hut afterwards. Fire Eyes has taught us everything we know, other than basket weaving, bird calls, and the metric system, which is kind of odd. It's like this is a tribal jungle village, and one of the residents has learned the metric system, and Bert, along with that other stuff. That's very, very peculiar that such a primitive village would have such a very modern thing in their particular educational curriculum. I think she is... Okay, hello traveler, I'm the source for goods in this village. Alright, I am just... yeah, never mind. Let's see, I have... whoa, I've actually broken my cap, my capacity for items here with petals, and I've got essence over here. Petals. Petals restore hit points, whereas Essence cures poison, I think, and maybe other status ailments. So let's see what we got. Now, one of the main things is awesome is I beat those raptor creatures. And so this guy, thanks for fighting off the creatures outside our village. Please take this grass vest. And so we basically get a free piece of armor. So basically, by doing all that grinding, we get free armor, which I think is one of the, well, basically grinding isn't all that bad, even though the grinding is sort of an imbalance. You get rewarded by, well, after defeating those raptors and getting the hit points and the strength required to get these free things. Let's go in here. Grab some water. An adventurer must have shielding out in the field, ideal in strong armor. What can I do for you? Well, I'm going to go ahead and buy some items. I am going to get a grass hat and a vine bracelet. Let's see. I'm going to hold off on buying a leather collar, because you can get a leather collar for free later on. Let's see. Alchemy is the practice of combining ingredients for powerful and often magical results. My family has used alchemy for many generations. Alchemy effects increase in strength when you use formulas often. So yeah. So there's even more grinding. So basically there's level grinding, weapon skill grinding, and alchemy grinding. But however, when you're defeating enemies, whether with your weapons or with your alchemy, you're still grinding two things at the same time. That is, provided that you haven't maxed out whatever it is that is to be maxed out. Let's see. 4 parts clay. Found a biscuit. Found 5 parts ash. Yeah, it's better off. I guess you'd be better off using a biscuit as the primary healing item, because generally you're better off using it on the dog. You're generally just keeping that just for the dog, anyways. Whereas you want to save the regular healing items like the petal and the nectar for the boy, but not always. It depends on what's most convenient, I guess. So, anyways, let's stop getting distracted and start doing more of what we need to do. So, all right. Got wax, got water. Alright, this is the area that will be visited later on in the game, but for now, let's exit. Alright, let's go ahead and take a visit to that hut over here. And go ahead and get some ingredients. And we got some nectar, which nectar is a very, very strong healing item for the beginning of the game, and which is very interesting that you would get such a strong healing item so early. But well, let's see. Hello, friend. Welcome to my inn. Would you like to rest for 10 talons? Well, sure. I hope you had a good rest. Would you like for me to record your progress? Well, sure, why not? Alright. For the purposes of this Let's Play, I'm going to go ahead and save the game a couple of times. There we go. So save the game a few times. In fact, having multiple save files is pretty effective, especially for Let's Plays, because it allows you to achieve like some kind of alternate avenue if required. Sometimes, like if you mess up terribly, you need to start from a different point. Making multiple save files is pretty good for the purposes of this. Alright. Well, there's a glitch that could be exploited over here, but I'm not going to bother with that because I'm not speed running the game, so I'm not going to bother with that. Right, and so yet again we get to have some more ash, I think. There we go. There it is. It keeps on regenerating. And here's the central hut. This is the hut of our leader. Please show Fire Eyes your respect. And here they all come to pay their respects. Fire Eyes, Fire Eyes. Fire Eyes, Fire Eyes. And then basically you see this short girl here wearing a sort of a pinkish dress and glasses, and she has pigtails. Kind of has like some kind of a Pippi Longstocking look to her, but definitely not as red looking. It's like, oh hi, my name's Elizabeth. Everyone around here calls me Fire Eyes. Hi, Dreadbolt is my name. Well, Dreadbolt, step into my hut and we'll talk. Who let this wild beast in here? Oh, that's my dog. He just ain't been himself lately. What's his name? His name, it's, alright. Kind of name. I'm probably gonna spell this wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and name him after, the Greek god of the forge, I guess, Hephaestus, I guess. I'm probably going to end up spelling this wrong, but I don't know. Let's see. We'll go ahead and name him Hephaestus after the Greek god of the forge, I guess. I think that's the Greek god of the forge. I don't know. At any rate, let's just go with it. Hephaestus. Hephaestus, that's original. You're not from around here, are you? Well, I ain't really sure where here is, to tell you the truth. You're on Evermore, in a prehistoric village. I'm the leader. You wouldn't know how to get to Podunk from here, would you? Podunk? Interesting. I might. Maybe we can work something out. How'd you like to make yourself useful around here? Well, the new village alchemist, Strongheart, has wandered off to the Bugmuck in the east. He's been searching for alchemy ingredients that are plentiful in the muck. If you can help him get back to the village, I will help you with whatever you need. Well, as Captain Leif Milrock says in Mars Needs Lumberjacks, I'm ready for anything. Before you go, before you go, I'd like for you to have an alchemy formula that I've developed. I call it Flash. It's pretty powerful against the mean creatures. Okay, so I get my first spell, and this is by far going to be one of the most spammed spells in the game, basically, especially towards the beginning. And the components for this is 1 part wax and 2 parts oil. So whenever I cast the spell, those those particular quantities of those ingredients will be expended for every casting. And you can have up to 9 spells equipped. You can use the formula whenever you have 1 part wax, 2 parts oil. Just select the spell and let it fly. The more you use the flash formula, the stronger. Cool, thanks. Alright, now here's a tip. I'm going to leave those 2 alone, those two pots alone, and I'm going to loot them on a later occasion, because stronger and more powerful items I think will be contained within those 2 pots. Once I revisit this place on probably even, I think it's like much later. So yeah, alright, get some ash. Alright, so now we're finally able to move on with our adventure of sorts. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here for now, and I'm going to pick up on this and we'll be moving into the bug muck to go rescue the missing alchemist. Well, thank you for watching. This has been some Dreadbolt plays on a crappy webcam that isn't in high definition, and it definitely isn't with the 60 frames per second. But this is something near and dear to my heart that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just feel like, you know, I'm just going to do with what I have, so I can finally get this to be a let's play. A let's play that's been long overdue. Anyway, so have fun, and happy gaming, players.